Good morning, gentlemen. I think I'm going to give you an update on the Ukrainian war. Now, this war is continuing for over 1.5 years and it's reached a very interesting stage. And this is a stage which I have been forecasting earlier. First, I must tell you that the Ukrainian offensive failed. And this has been realized by Zelensky, and he's taken his first step. He dismissed the Ukrainian defense minister. But at the same time, it is receiving a lot of help from the Western world, in particular America, NATO, and Australia. And some new type of weapons have been perfected which have been able to pierce the Russian defense. Now, they have lately been given the drones which are made of wood, and these have a range of about 300 miles and they can go deep into Russia, and they have been attacking the Russian planes. The airfields, recently they attacked a military airfield and destroyed 4 aircraft. So the drones have been able to penetrate into Russia, and at the same time they have been able to inflict some damage, and there is a question mark on the Russian defenses. How could these drones come? And it just about shows that the warfare is undergoing a different facet these days. The warfare is changing. But the basic ingredients are not changing. Now, as a soldier, let me tell you this. What is a basic ingredient? In that case, you have to read Field Marshal Viscount Montgomery, a book on history of warfare. He has said, whatever the technical or the advancements of the weaponry are deployed, you need the infantry soldier to hold the ground. That means you need the infantry army, the army to hold the ground. Now, the Ukrainians have been bombarding, even they have hit Moscow a number of times, which is deep into Russia. But what is the result? The result is still zero, because they haven't been able to push the Russians back. Because that can only be done by the infantry soldier, not by the drones going and bombing and coming back here and there. The Russians have reacted very devastating now, I can tell you, gentlemen, and they, I think yesterday, launched a severe bombardment of Odessa, the Russian port, the Ukrainian port on the Danube, and so many docks were destroyed, and Zelensky, I think, is at his wit's end. Even the Western powers are now thinking whether it's worth continuing to support Zelensky or no, but it's a matter of pride which is taking them forward, and the 2024 election, because the main protagonist of supporting Ukraine is the United States, and the United States president is Joe Biden, who has to win the election in 2024, and he's got to show that I have won something. Look, I won the Ukraine war. So he's hoping that the latest weapons which he's supplying to Ukraine are going to do the trick. But let me tell you, gentlemen, as a soldier, that these latest weapons are not going to do any trick, nothing. They might go deep into Russia, few aircraft they may destroy here and there, but the crux of the thing is to put the Russians out of Ukraine, throw them out of the Crimea, is not going to happen. I'm pretty certain about it, and that is the bottom line. So, gentlemen, the war continues, but what about the future? What's going to happen? Will it continue like this? Some Ukraine sending some rockets, missiles, and Russians hitting back? Well, there's always a critical point in any nuclear experiment, also the critical point when the explosion takes place, the fusion between the nuclei and you have bomb. And that critical point, gentlemen, is approaching in Ukraine. I think Joe Biden and his party have not realized this yet. Very soon they will realize it, when something catastrophic may happen. I think the best course of action still is to negotiate with the Russians, make a unilateral declaration that Ukraine will not be part of NATO, at the same time take Finland and Sweden out of NATO, which they were not members of NATO for the last 70 years, there's no reason to be now, and try to look for detente and peace. But this is a very tall order with a man like Joe Biden in charge and people like the French President Macron, who's living in past glory. Gentlemen, I will close now on this short video. Let me tell you The war is going on, but Ukraine is not winning and not going to win because they have disregarded the cardinal principle of warfare of the infantry soldier holding the ground. Till you have that, Ukraine can't win. You can keep learning about cardboard rockets or drones and this thing and that. It's got no relevance. It's not going to lead anywhere. And Ukraine is starving. Their grain is being cut off. So I don't know what Zelensky has achieved. Has he achieved anything? I'd like to know. You people can tell me. I will close now and say, Jai Hind, gentlemen. Glory to India. And do subscribe to my channel. Share it with your friends. Come back for more. God bless. Take care.